YouTube? Okay, I'm just going to cover a couple of quick things here. These are some games in my collection that I kind of store off the beaten path. These things are basically upstairs, hidden away in the attic, just because the boxes are so big, and it's stuff that I haven't used in a super long time, but it's still part of the collection. So we'll go ahead and cover. The first thing we got here is I have two copies of Time Crisis Crisis Zone. This is the Time Crisis game that came out for PlayStation 2 that shipped with the GunCon 2. So basically, it comes with the light gun. The first copy of this is opened, and I actually have the disc taken out, and that's stored with the rest of the PlayStation 2 collection. This is the package, the rest of it that came with it, that has the GunCon 2 still in plastic, and the adapters and everything you need, and then it actually has the instructions on how to hook it up, which I remember is a little complicated. It basically, the light gun goes in line with the video feed from the PlayStation 2. So basically, like, you have this super long cable that runs up to the TV that passes through the video from the game, and that's how the light gun knows that you've made an accurate shot, because it's actually examining the video and comparing the two. And it's they printed this. This is printed on the inside of the box, and it's even got some like carrying instructions here on how to, don't drop it in water, basically. So this is neat. I have two copies of this, I guess, just in case I ever want to play two-player. I know that when I got it, I think I got it on sale, so why buy one when you can buy two? That way you don't ever have to track it down later. So this is sealed. I don't know how rare or uncommon this is, but I do have a sealed copy of this. We also have the Guitar Hero games, which came with these gigantic boxes. So these are definitely, these are in mint condition. The guitar obviously has a little bit of wear and tear on it. Like you can see, there's some grubbiness here on the white paddle. It's got the strap and, the sealed package of the stickers and everything like that. I used to play the heck out of this game. We'd go have parties and stuff like that, and people would, have an absolute blast playing this, whether they were experienced at it or trying it for the first time. It seemed to be like a pretty nice icebreaker. Get people hanging out. People who hadn't played games in a while or didn't play games at all would definitely have a blast. And it's got the Red Octane logo. I don't even know if they're still around, but they were the company that was kind of involved in the hardware side of the Guitar Hero before the series really took off. So I don't know how many of these they sold. I think it took off after it had been out a little bit, but I remember getting this when it was a launch title because it just seemed kind of something, out there that never really would have hit critical mass or become super popular with the mainstream public, but it definitely did. So the box for the first one is definitely a little bit more robust. It's has an entire, like, the lift top thing comes off. It's two complete pieces. The second one definitely has a really cheap piece of paper, and then it's got a white box that slides out the end. You could definitely tell that they were trying to make it a little more inexpensive to produce and package. And so these did come with the title. I think they did sell these separately, but I had two of the games, so I needed two guitars, and this does actually come with a special limited edition red guitar that I don't believe you could get anywhere else. So let's get these out of the way. The next thing we got is continuing on the PlayStation 2 stuff. I have here the Tekken 5 Ultimate Collector's Edition. So this was the PlayStation 2 Tekken 5 with the arcade stick and some extra packaging, and this has got a little bit of dust on it. This has been up in my attic, so let's see if we can get this open. And this one is actually sealed, so I must have bought Tekken 5 by itself first, just to play with the gamepad, and then I think I tracked this down when it was on sale. So this does have a sealed copy of Tekken 5 in the package still. And then it also has, we'll take a look at this in a second, it's got the arcade stick, which is pretty big. To say this is about a foot long and maybe 8 inches or so tall. This is opened. I only have one hand right now. I can't get this out, but this extra package that it came with, I have seen the inside of this on pictures of the internet. This copy is not opened. This is the 10th anniversary Tekken edition, which is 95 to 2005. This package basically has some bonus information, bonus disc and stuff, and then it has a fold open disc carrier that has empty slots for you to put the other games in the Tekken series. So, you know, I do own them all. If I had this opened, if I had done this at the time in 2005 when this came out, you could have had your PlayStation 1, Tekken 2, Tekken 3, and then for PlayStation 2, Tag Tournament, Tekken 4, Tekken 5, and they would all fit in their respective sleeves in this package. But like I said, this copy is never opened. I have seen screenshots on the internet of what it does look like inside. So we'll put this back in the box. See if I can get this to stay in there. There we go. Okay, and then this, I totally forgot I even had these. This, I said in the previous PlayStation 3 video that I had Tekken 6, but I didn't have the arcade stick, but I forgot. I mean, when you collect so much stuff like this, sometimes you buy things that you never play, and sometimes you buy things and you forget you've even known. These still have the original price tag on them that says $149.99 at Best Buy. I know that I did not pay that much. I think I picked this up when they were on clearance, maybe I think even for as little as $30 or $40. And not only did I find that, I found two of the same thing. So if I ever want to have, you know, someone else who's a Tekken fanatic over, you know, one of my buddies, when they're in town, we could actually play two-person with the dual arcade sticks. Let me see if I can get this open. And both of these do include a copy of the game. So this is still sealed in the original packaging. It's got an art book. You know, people like these things. I could care less. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get this open with one hand. So let's pause the video and I'll open it up. So I managed to get it out of the package, and you can see that this is maybe 8 or so inches long. These are by Hori, which I think is... if you want to buy one of their sticks new, I don't think they're cheap. I think they're pretty expensive. So I think a majority of the price for the $149 retail of this is for the Hori game stick. Thankfully, I did not leave batteries in these, so the batteries would have rotted it out. Interesting, these are PlayStation 3, but they're not Bluetooth. They come with this little wireless dongle. Maybe they didn't want to pay the license fee that Sony wanted, or you know, there was some complication with making them Bluetooth. But for whatever reason, both of these have their own separate USB thing you plug in the front of the PlayStation 3, and then it activates the joystick when you have batteries in it. So like I said, I have two of these. They're believe both copies of Tekken 6 included in them are unopened, and I know that the other joystick has never been opened, so it's kind of a neat thing. This is the finishes, I think. The rest of the accessories I have, I'll have to see what else I can dig out of storage. If I find something, I'll add it on to the end of this video. But other than that, thanks for watching. As always, don't forget to subscribe and comment if you like, if there's anything else you want to see, if there's anything that you think I'm missing from the collection that I should own, obviously put that on there, and I'll see if I can track it down. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.